Wow, we got a really, really great show for you today. I am very excited. I met her the other night, and I loved it. From Inside Edition, Deborah Norville is here. I've been watching Deborah Norville for so long on TV, John, that when I met her, I was just so excited that I told her, I said, you gotta come on the show.
And Inside Edition is like the #1 news magazine show. It's a force, so to have her here is really important for us, yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Plus, actress Kelly, who is here? Kelly! Oh, man, because New Edition was here. Not Inside Edition, I'm thinking Inside Edition. Yeah, I should be much more excited, but anyway, y'all, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm in this, you know when you wake up, sometimes you're in this weird zone and you're just trying to get yourself centered to, you know, because I woke up, I didn't pray. I didn't, you know that thing? Because normally in the morning I wake up and I do like a 5-minute, I meditate, and then I'll say like a prayer and say what I'm thankful for and all that, and I didn't do anything because I woke up late, and the alarm clock didn't go off, and I jumped up and I started doing what I was supposed to do. And so then you kind of off center. So I gotta get my center back for a minute. So I'm gonna say, did I say hello? I did say hello, okay. I'll tell you, when I say I'm off, oh my God, first of all, there's 2 people in the audience. Can you stand up, ma'am? First of all, this outfit that you have on is amazing. This is amazing. You better go and work. And I keep looking at you going, golly, and I said this earlier, if you could just put all of that in a bottle and I buy it at Sephora, I would just rub that ab cream all over me. But you look absolutely beautiful. You can sit down.
Thank you.
Yes, I just wanted to say that. And also, my really dear friend, Flame Monroe, is in the audience. Comedian Flame Monroe is in the audience.
Girl, now wait a minute. My waistline don't look like hers.
I know, yeah, your waistline don't look like, but you can do a turnaround, Flame, and let everybody know, yeah, Flame, you working with it too. Flame and I.
Teapot Sherri, short and stout.
There you go.
Here is my handle, but please don't ask to see my spout. Come on with it.
Oh, Flame is a comedian, and if you've never seen Flame on stage, you have to run to see her. I opened for her at Caroline's on Broadway around September. Where are you gonna be performing?
I will be at Tommy T's in Pleasanton, California, March 31st through April 1st, but I'll be back in New York to host the Breakfast Club for a week and to do Yonkers Comedy Club May 1st through the 6th.
All right, Miss Flame. I like my friends when they work it. Okay, now I'm back in my center. Thank y'all. I am so excited. I gotta tell y'all, New Edition was here yesterday. When I tell you, sometimes I sit here and it's like surreal to me. I have an out-of-body experience. It was the most amazing experience. It's one thing to see one of your favorite groups on tour, but it is a whole nother thing to have them here for an entire episode on your very own show. It is... I don't even remember a lot of what happened yesterday because it was so surreal for me. There is something about having all 6 members, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, Ralph, and Johnny, were all here together. And it was such a special moment, and I was so appreciative that they were on the show and on my show, because when I co-hosted The View, it took me a year to get New Edition on The View, and they were crashing the website when they came on, and Michael Bivins got it together. They came off the road, and then I don't know if it was for my birthday or whether when I was leaving the show, Mike brought BBD to come on, and I always said to them, if I have my own show, would you come? And they always said yes, and I have my own show, and they came. Like, they came. It's absolutely surreal. I kept looking and going, oh my gosh, this is New Edition sitting here in front of me, all of them. And I would love to do that with more groups, John. That would be so much fun.
Wouldn't it be great if we could get all 5 of the In Vogue members here?
Yeah.
You know, back in 2019, yeah, In Vogue looks good. That shot is from 2019 where they did a big benefit in LA for Sylvia Rhone. So you have Cindy, Terry, Max, Don, and Rona. We could get In Vogue here to do that, you know?
That would be nice. Because they've never toured as a quintet,
Never
like
toured
all
or
together.
record all together and only in separate parts, yeah.
Oh my gosh, and I remember Rona, we did the Jamie Foxx show together.
Yes.
Rona and I were on the Jamie Foxx show. I would love to do that. I want, you know, if like big, I wonder if we could get like New Kids on the Block. You got the, you know, Donnie Wahlberg.
They'd be great.
Donnie.
They'd be great. Well, Sherri, I do have breaking news. The first week in April, we have all 3 members of SWV coming on Sherri. Coco, Lily, and Taj will be here.
Oh, that's so cool,
Yeah.
because they are starring in that Queens of R&B show with Escape on Bravo. So I'm really excited they're coming. But we got to get back to New Edition, okay? Because I know we had so many things planned, but we ran out of time. They were going to teach me and John how to do the Can You Stand the Rain dance, but we ran out of time. We didn't get to do that. So I just want to say thank you again to the Black Promoters Collective for putting that together. They are wonderful. They're a company of Black promoters that joined forces to create a touring company that rivals some of the big touring agencies that have controlled the market for so long. So I love that they're showing the industry that we're better when we come together. So I just gotta say thank you to New Edition for letting me live my teenage fantasies as a grown-ass woman. I got to be a teenager. But I was getting all these comments on my social media pages because people kept saying, girl, Ralph Tresvant kissed you. He kissed you. Okay, I don't remember none of that. I don't even remember that. I don't remember. Like, oh my God. Like, y'all, I remember us, we were all standing there, and I remember Ralph, because I could smell them. They all smell so good. And I remember Ralph was coming close, and then I blacked out after that. So I don't... So, Ralph Tresvant, if you're not doing anything and you're in New York, can you come back and recreate that moment for me? Oh my goodness. Yes, I said it.
Oh.
So I just want to say thank you for being here. Now, y'all, I got to tell you, best friends, Oprah and Gayle, they got different ideas of having fun. The two of them took an incredible vacation to Jordan. They rode camels, they visited caves. Look at that, all Oprah and Gayle. But here's the thing, when they went to the Dead Sea for a mud bath, they had 2 very different experiences. Take a look.
We're in the Dead Sea, people. You have to do it. Matt, could you please get a shot of Oprah's Dead Sea experience? How are you feeling, Oprah?
Man, I just wanted to do it.
I have a facial at 2:30. I'm going to be moseying on back. I'm getting my purse wet.
So Gayle had posted their 2 different experiences. I love that they're in the Dead Sea and Oprah is talking about getting a facial. This is the thing. Oprah is so famous, they got to go to the Dead Sea to get a facial. That's when you got that Oprah money. When your best friend Gayle King says, I want a mud bath, and then you got that Oprah money, you say, well, let's go to the Middle East. And this is so funny because, you know, when you go on a girls' trip, you always got that girlfriend who wants to do all of the stuff, and then you got that other girlfriend that wants to just sit there and read a book. So Oprah, you know, and I love that Oprah didn't want to do anything because Oprah got a lot of nerve because when she brings everybody to her compound in Hawaii, she makes people hike for miles. Oprah will tell them that they're going on a mile trip, and then they done went 12 miles up to the top of the volcano. But now she don't want to swim in the Dead Sea. I'm telling you, for when I go on vacation, I want to end up, I will do everything as long as I end up in a spa with a gorgeous man massaging me after I have done everything. Oh my goodness. Because don't you hate that friend? Oh my goodness. And I hate that when we go on a girls trip, it's that friend that don't want to do nothing. You always get the one friend, like you'll go somewhere and you want to zip line. Like we go to a different country, I want to zip line. And then you got that one girlfriend, they want to zip line until it's their turn. You ever been on a clap if you ever been zip lining? Yeah. And they mess up the whole trip for everybody because they want to go zip lining. Then you get all the way up to the top of the jungle, and then that's when you find out they scared. And they screaming, I want to go back down. I want to go back down. And you like, we can't go back down. We're in the middle of the jungle. The only way to get down is if you go to the other side. Now you holding up everybody. My straps are hurting me. I'm sitting here. You got all the other people behind you going, come on, let's go. Then you got that scared girlfriend. You can't go until they go, because you know if you get to the other side of the jungle, they gonna be over there. So you screaming, and then the people, I'm just like, push that bitch over the doggone. Go on, just push her. It's always that girlfriend. We went ziplining with my friend Karen. Karen Dupeach does the makeup for Whoopi at The View, and she used to do it for me. And we went ziplining, and the whole bus ride, she was over there quoting scriptures. Just talking about, I want to do it. This is the time. I'm living my life. I'm doing all these little, you know. And so we got up there, and she cut up, and I just was like, just push her over the edge. She will go. Oh my gosh, so Oprah, I do understand. You gonna live your best life over there in the Middle East, girl, looking cute as a button. But I wanna tell y'all, I saw this picture and it cracked me up. Pro Football Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe is being called out for being too handsy with Kandi Burruss. So this is what happened. Shannon and Kandi posed for pictures after she appeared on his podcast. So you see right there. So people are questioning the placement of Shannon's hands on Kandi. And now I'm telling y'all, do y'all clap if you think that he was inappropriate where his hands were. Y'all clap if you think he was inappropriate. Okay, some people think. Now I gotta say, y'all, this is where I have to defend Shannon. First of all, y'all, look how big Shannon Sharpe's hands are. Look how big they are. But I'm gonna ask you, where else is he supposed to put those big old hands? Now y'all look at Candy's booty. Look how high Candy's booty is. When people hug Kandi, it's like, Candy's booty is so big, there is nowhere Shannon could put his hands. See, Shannon, if you're gonna hug a woman, you gotta hug a woman that don't have no booty. Like, if you hug me, ain't no danger of your hand coming on my booty. Cause if you put your hand on me, it'll come right back around in my waist, cause I ain't got no booty. And I'm telling y'all this, and don't try to fight me on this, because people want to say, oh, you got a booty. No, but don't fight me on this. I'm telling you, I don't, because I was hoping that somebody from New Edition would find my booty to put their hand on it. It never happened. Let me tell you this, Candy's booty is so big, Shannon couldn't win. This was as awkward for Shannon as it was for Kandi. Look at Kandi is a brick house. Where you put your hands on a brick house? Shannon Sharpe is used to grabbing footballs, not Georgia peaches. No. I'm over here. I'm looking because, like, the only safe spot is Candy's shoulder. He could have put his hand on Candy's shoulders, but then it'd be on her breast. Like, Shannon, look, I'm telling you, Kandi, no matter where, if you try to, he tried to put his hand around, then it's hitting her hips. Kandi got that body, yaddy, you know? And I think Shannon was it was uncomfortable for Shannon too, because he knew. He was like, I can't win on Candy's body. But I would say this, Shannon, if you want to come over here and hug me, you can come over here and hug me, and you ain't gonna get nothing. Now, y'all, social media is dragging Wiz Khalifa because of his feet, all right? Wiz posted a photo of himself hanging out in the recording studio. He was shirtless, but people didn't pay attention to him being shirtless. They zoomed in to talk crap about his feet. Now, Wiz, I love you, Wiz, but you got the nerve to have Bob Marley tattooed on your foot, because Bob Marley's like, oh no. So you got Bob Marley right on your foot. You done disrespected the entire island of Jamaica, Wiz, with your feet. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know. Like, if you just could have rubbed your legs, you get with some lotion or something, because I don't know if I could have Wiz Khalifa's feet on my body and feel like tree barks. I don't know. But here's the thing. If you get a tattoo on your foot, you got to make sure you keep a pedicure going, Wiz. You do. We have got to chip in and get Wiz Khalifa a pedicure. We got to get him a pedicure certificate. Because, you know, first of all, if Wiz go to the... If we goes to get the pedicure, I think they going, you know, they usually had that little thing that they file your calluses with. I think he gonna need a Black & Decker. If you even look at Bob Marley's face. If you look at Bob Marley's face, even Bob Marley is going, oh no, this. So Wiz, we got you. We gonna get you a certificate. We gonna send it to you, just so you get the pedicure. And I would like to remind everybody about my live Too Funny Mama show with Kim Whitley. So Friday, May 19th, we're gonna be at the State Theater in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Saturday, May 20th, we're coming to the Excite Center at Parks Casino in Bensalem, Pennsylvania. Sunday, May 21st, we're gonna be at the Grand Opera House in Wilmington, Delaware. And I am here in New York at City Winery on Friday, March 31st and Thursday, May 4th. So get your tickets. For more info, go to sherryshowtv.com. And don't go anywhere, because up next we have Deborah Norville. She is here. Journalist and the longest-serving news anchor on TV. She's been keeping us informed on Inside Edition for the last 28 years, and we love her for it. Please welcome Deborah Norville.
Audience.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Sparkle. You've got your glam on. This is wonderful.
Oh my gosh. I'm very excited to have you here.
I am so happy to be here because I invited myself on. I'm so embarrassed.
No, you didn't.
I actually did.
No, when we were at the gala for the Broadcasters Foundation of America, and I saw you, and I started screaming, and you started screaming.
Yep.
And I think at the same time, we were like, you know.
I gotta be on.
And I said, you come on. So we don't know who invited who.
No, it's so great. I'm so happy for you. I'm so glad that you're here and on the couch and with all these great people.
Thank you.
So, congratulations. You've earned it, lady. You have earned it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I got to congratulate you because it has been 28 years for Inside Edition.
Insane.
I didn't know I've been watching you that long.
I know.
And you have the honor of being able to say you are the longest serving anchor in TV history.
Yeah.
So,
well, right now. Who's
right now. On TV right now.
Yeah, which is insane, because honestly, I mean, I started in college. I was my dream was to get to work in Atlanta. I'm from North Georgia. I went to University of Georgia. I got an internship. I thought, gosh, if I could just one day, like that old commercial, be in Atlanta. And I got to start my career in Atlanta, and so I've just been sort of like pinching myself ever since then, that I've had such a blessed career.
So you still have those moments.
Oh my gosh. Absolutely. I mean, like the other day, we were down in Washington for the Adam Sandler thing, and was at the hotel, and this lady got on with me and my friends, and she recognized me, and I don't know about you, but I get such a kick out of that, because that means somebody was watching, and I said, well, we knew there was a viewer, thank God we found you. And she was so sweet. She wanted to get her picture made with me, and I looked like death, and she didn't look much better, but we still took our picture.
But you took it!
And, we're both going to be embarrassed, but that's okay, because you know what? Nobody asks you to take their picture with you if they don't like you. And so to me, that's just the biggest compliment.
That's the thing. They really like you. Now, when you started New Edition, it was during the height of the...
Oh, you've got New Edition on your mind, girl.
Did I say New Edition? Oh, my gosh. I keep making...
She's so starstruck. This is so cute. Can we invite him to come back?
I got to get them off my head. I don't even know I said it. When you started Inside Edition...
Yes, ma'am.
It was during...
I'd be happy to be a part of New Edition, though, too. I mean, don't you think they need a tall blonde on that group?
Oh my gosh, then they call it Oreo cookie with vanilla inside. Use a New Edition. But when you were on Inside Inside Edition.
Yes, ma'am.
You started at the height of the O.J.
Oh,
Simpson
yes. Yeah.
like trial.
Yeah, okay.
That's when that happened. So what do you remember of that?
Well, do you remember that slogan?
I do. If it don't fit, you must
If
acquit.
it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Yeah.
And that moment actually to me really was a linchpin because what we all learned from that is if you can boil it down to a phrase,
Really?
you own it. And just think about the political candidates who've had their phrases.
Right.
Think about pop culture things where it's just reduced down to a phrase. But that particular trial was so interesting because I'd come from CBS News where we'd been covering it, and then go to Inside Edition. We covered it exactly the same way, you know, as journalists. And the jury had the case, and we knew the verdict was coming.
Yeah.
And we're all on standby. And this was when we had those pagers. Remember those little square
The
things
little
that
pagers,
vibrated?
yes.
And it was the opening night of the Metropolitan Museum of Opera. And we were invited. We had amazing seats. And there was a secret code that we'd figured out. If there's an OJ verdict, this will be the code. Code goes off. I'm like, oh, my God. There's the three tenors are on stage.
Oh.
I mean, they were so amazing. You could feel their voices vibrate in your
Luciano
chest.
Pavarotti and
Pavarotti,
the other two tenors.
The other two tenors, Enrico, whatever, and the big guy. And anyway, they're singing, and my thing goes off, and I've got to go because I know there's a car coming to get me. I am on my all fours.
In the middle of an opera?
In an Oscar de la Renta gown that is borrowed.
Oh, my
and
God.
I am crawling over Anna Wintour's feet, Vogue magazine. Barbara, there's a verdict. Barbara Walters.
You
The
climbed
View.
over Barbara Walters?
Gently. Elegantly, I'd like to say, but yes, I crawl. And then I'm like this, coming up the aisle. I get in the car, there's a man, there's my suitcase. I say, you keep your eyes on the road. I'm unzipping out of the dress. I'm changing. I say, don't you look. I get in the car, I get to the airport, I get in my seat. Every anchor person in America is in there. And I realize if this plane goes down, it's going to be fifth paragraph, also killed was Deborah Norville.
Oh, my
It was like
gosh.
every person you ever heard of was there.
Wow.
But then the verdict came in, and it was actually frightening because there were so many people there.
surrounding you,
And
yeah.
we were on this scaffolding that was 5 foot high that we'd built. I don't know who thought
I
that
remember
was a good
looking at
idea.
the press all on top of
We
scaffolding.
were like hovering over them on these tiny little things that are, you know, basically the size of this couch. And if the crowd had gotten at all rambunctious,
You would have fallen over.
toodles.
Oh, so that's what you went through.
Yeah.
You said, I wouldn't have died. Toodles, it'd have been over for
It would
me.
have been over, yeah.
You have had such a career, and when I was reading about you, I realized we have something in common. We have both been in jail.
I saw that the other day.
You were a week in jail. I was a week in jail.
Can we make something clear?
What?
I am not a criminal. I didn't do anything.
Well, I was a criminal.
You didn't pay your parking ticket.
I didn't pay my parking tickets. I had warrants.
I worked for people who were obsessed with one of those criminal shows, and they thought, well, let's throw Deb in jail and see what it's like. And as you can see, it was real. They
So
locked us
They
in.
put you in jail.
That's called rolled us in. Don't you remember those terms?
Girl, I don't remember nothing except I'm innocent. I want to get out. That's what I remember.
It was awful. Yeah, so this was...
You had, yeah, that's what I was wearing.
Yeah, yeah.
But I didn't have pinstripes when I was in a civil brand. So you had cute little pink pinstripes.
They were orange, and they were not cute.
Okay.
Nobody willingly does horizontal stripes,
no,
right?
they don't.
Yeah, that's
so
not a
you
good
were
look.
in there for a whole week. And
For
you
a
just-
whole week. And I literally got there and I went around to each woman and I said, hi, my name is Deborah. I'm here because my producers don't like me. What are you in for? And I decided that the one I wanted to be a roommate with was the girl who was about 21 years old. She had 3 children already, and she was alleged to have stolen money at the McDonald's to buy baby diapers. I'm like, you know
Oh, my
what?
gosh.
You I need to be with because maybe I can say something that'll be helpful for you.
Right.
But this person over here who was stealing power tools to buy drugs, I can't help you.
Yeah,
so.
you was like, but you could help. You could help if you go to
Yeah.
McDonald's. Oh, okay. So you were
It
with
was
her.
so eye-opening and frightening. There were 2. I'm curious to know if you ever had a pleasurable moment during whatever period of time you spent in jail. There were 2 moments that were pleasurable for me.
Yeah.
I was locked up on Valentine's Day.
That was pleasurable for you?
Well, they gave me a piece of chocolate cake
Oh, they gave you a
with
little
white
piece of cake.
frosting on it, about this big. That was very, very nice. And by day 4, I couldn't take it anymore. I swore I wasn't going to take a shower because that whole idea scared the bejesus out of me. And I took a shower on day 4, and that was nice.
And when you got to take a shower?
And nothing happened. That was it.
Those were the
Every
2
other
pleasurable?
moment was uncomfortable, frightening, bewildering, not pleasant.
But you got to use it to shed a light
Yes.
on that.
On incarceration.
Yeah, I can't remember any pleasurable experience because somebody stole my underwear. And I remember I had to go over there and ask, and it was hanging right on her bed, and everybody was trying to like instigate. Big Mama took your underwear. They took your underwear.
Can I ask how she got it?
Because we had to wash them every night and put them over the bed.
She ripped
and
it off your bottom?
No, she had it and she took it.
Okay, let me ask you this. So when they frisk you to put you in,
yeah.
And here's another thing. I knew it was coming. They just came and got you. When they got to this part right here.
I had to hold them up because mine were big.
Okay, but what about your bra? Underwire bra?
Yeah, they didn't let you have an underwire bra.
I didn't wear an underwire bra. They took it away.
They took your
I'm
bra
not going
away.
to jail without a bra.
No.
They said, well, you're not going to jail with that bra. I said, well, then we got to fix this. I said, well, can I take the underwires out? She said, well, we can do that. I said, well, give me some scissors. She said, you're an inmate. We won't give you scissors. The whole thing was just
I love how you was telling everybody, I'm not going without no bra. Give me some scissors. Girl, I would have loved to gone to your jail for a week. They was like, you gonna take your bra off. I was like, what? Okay.
So they didn't give it back to you without
No, I didn't
the
get my
wires?
bra back, girl.
Oh, wow.
Not at all. Them things was swinging low, sweet chariot. Deborah Norville, you gotta come back. We have
so much
people
more to
thinking we
discuss.
criminal people. I want to say thank you so much for being here. And Inside Edition, not New Edition, Inside Edition airs weekdays. Check your local listings and we'll be right back. Deborah Norville. That made you go, does this really need to exist? Well, we're gonna show you a few of these oddities, and you gotta decide, do we really need this? First is a photo of a bathroom that was built for the couple who does everything together. Now, this bathroom literally turns doing your business into everyone's business. Yeah, so audience, do we really need this? All right, I'm gonna go with the audience. I'm gonna say no, we don't need this, because there's just some things in life you need to do alone. You do. So next, I saw a waving inflatable tube man, which is guaranteed to attract people to your next event. But this one might attract some interesting characters. Okay, now funerals are not supposed to be fun. This is false advertising right here. Audience, do we really need this? No! I see how quick some of you were to say no, but this might be what you're looking for when your Aunt Irma dies. This thing right here. Now, I love all kinds of kitchen gadgets. I will buy anything that makes cooking easier, and I mean anything. But this product has me feeling a little bit weird about cooking my next turkey dinner. Okay, a turkey hooker. A turkey hooker. This is what it is. And now, can you check out the turkey? Look at the pumps. Look at the turkey working those high heel pumps. So I guess using this hooker is one way to pick up this hot turkey. And I literally mean pick her up, put her in the pan. Now, audience, do we really need this? No. I'm gonna say no. I don't need a sex hustling turkey ruining my Thanksgiving dinner. Now, our last product is a clothing item that takes booty shorts to the next level. These are booty thong shorts. And if you didn't think your shorts could get any shorter, think again, because these not only show your booty, but more. So, one of our art designers, Barrett, has bravely agreed to model them for us. Barrett, come on out. Comfortable are these booty shorts?
I won't lie, there's a bit of a wedgie going on.
That's what I was thinking. There's a little bit of a wedgie going on. And a denim wedgie is nothing to play about, I'm telling you.
No, it's not on the menu.
You look cute. Are you gonna take them home?
It might be a little too casual for Casual Friday, but who knows?
You said it might be too casual for Casual Friday. I like them. I think I would say, hey, they may look cute on you, but audience, do we really need denim booty shorts? Okay, I'm gonna say no too, because Barrett, you definitely take them for the weekend. You can take them and have them. Thank you, Barrett. Now, if you have seen a funny product that makes you ask, do we really need this? Send it to SherriShowTV.com. And up next, actress Kelly Hu. is Lady Deathstrike in X-Men 2 and the evil sorceress in The Scorpion King. She's now starring as a fearless detective working to take down the most powerful crime family in the Starz drama BMF. Please welcome Kelly Hu!
Cast from like a modeling agency or something?
We just get some really wonderful people who want to spend time with us. Thank God. Thank you. Thank y'all. You know what? I was watching the Oscars, and it was so wonderful. I am such a fan of Michelle Yeoh. She won an Oscar. Yes. Kiwi Kwan won an Oscar. They both for Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Yes.
Now, as an Asian actress, what did their win mean for you?
It meant so much to me and the entire Asian community, you know? I feel like we've been overlooked for so long, and this has been such a great time for us. I mean, really, it's the first Asian woman ever to win in her, you know, for Best Actress, and I understand the only other woman of color, right?
Yes.
Aside from Halle Berry.
Halle Berry, that's it. Halle Berry, Michelle Yeoh. That's awful.
It is awful. In how many years it's been?
So many years.
You know. So yeah, it's about time.
It is.
Right?
You put the damn in there. It's about damn time.
Yes.
But you know, it was because I was listening to Michelle and Kiwi talk, and they talked about being typecast. Have you experienced that?
Of course. You know, I've been in the business for over 30 years now. Okay. When I first came to Los Angeles, I mean, there were only like three of us, three actresses back then. So if the other two were working, I knew I'd get the job. But you know, it was really hard. A lot of the roles were very stereotypical, you know, required a lot of accents and things like that. You know, I was always playing like a hooker and, you know, like anyway, it's different now.
Right.
Thank goodness. There are so many more, there's so many more outlets. You know, way back then there were only 3 channels, right?
That you could watch.
And now there's so many more outlets, so many more shows, so many more opportunities for people who look like me, and so many more Asian actors and actresses coming
that are
up.
on the scene.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I loved it because, you know, a lot of the characters that you played in X-Men and The Scorpion King, these are tough women that you were playing. These women were kicking butt. Like, is it fun to play strong women like this?
Can I just tell you?
This was you in The Rock.
That is me in The Rock. So this guy is so funny.
Really?
This scene is supposed to be like a love scene, and we're in this tent, and you know, we're supposed to be like on these pillows and everything.
Yes.
So the first day of shooting this, he buries some little machines that make fart sounds in all the pillows. So every time I laid down, there would be a fart sound coming out.
Why are you supposed to? You're supposed to be making love.
Exactly. It was hard to keep a straight face with this guy.
Girl,
he loves a good fart joke.
But you did it, and you can. But just playing these characters, you love playing the strong.
I keep getting cast as these badass characters, but I'm really not.
But even I'm looking at this clip on BMF, which BMF is based on the real-life crime drama behind the famous crime family.
Yes.
And it's the infamous Black Mafia family, and it's based on that. So can you tell us about it?
Yes, so it's about these 2 brothers who grow up in Detroit. Okay. They are, you know, they come from a family that is really struggling. It's Detroit in the 80s when, you know, the car companies were all, you know, closing down, and they can barely make ends meet. They're sharing the same milk for their bowls of cereal. I mean, it's bad. They turn to drugs, selling drugs as a way to get out. And they become the biggest drug family in the United States. I mean, they were all over the place. And yeah, they're actually, the brothers are still alive. They're in jail. And the producers and writers of the show are in contact with them.
Oh,
and
is it like storylines to get
Yes, and so
storylines?
they still contact them, on a daily basis, and calling them from prison, or they're calling from prison, and giving them, more and more input, and I don't know how many shows can say that they do that.
Actually, and basing it on that, and you're amazing in that. I saw you in the cast of East New York.
Oh.
And that's where I was just like, oh my gosh, when I was so excited they said you were coming on. Because you play advisor to NYPD. What's it like working in New York?
It is cold.
Yeah, it is.
I was here shooting in, the middle of winter, January, February, and it is cold. I don't know how you guys do it out here. Y'all are...
I know, I'm new to New York, too.
Oh, you are?
So it's cold.
You have to be hardy to be able to live in this city.
How are your fans out here in New York?
People in New York are so cool. There's so much, so many celebrities out here, so many productions filming.
Yeah.
When they pass you by, they're just like, hey, Jimmy! Jimmy Smits. Yeah, that's
Girl,
it.
and you are wonderful in everything, and I'm so glad we're seeing so much of you.
Thank you.
Like, not enough. Kelly, thank you so much for being here. So appreciate that. BMF is streaming now on Starz, and East New York airs Sundays at 9 p.m. on CBS, and it's available to stream on Paramount+. We'll be right back. Kelly Boo. I am here with Aaliyah from New York. Hey, mama. So, Aaliyah, I'm going to show you a picture of a celebrity with a funny filter, and you have to guess who it is. All right, let's see our first celebrity, our first filtered celebrity. Here are your clues. This Detroit native knows how to lose himself in the music. Okay. His daughter, Haley, is all grown up and recently engaged. He's a 15-time Grammy Award winner whose nickname is Slim Shady.
Eminem.
There we go, girl. All right, mama. Next up is Susan from Brooklyn. So, Susan, let's see our next filtered celebrity. Okay, here's your clues. This Philly rapper says his grandmother is his best friend. He's dating one half of the City Girls. He just wants to rock and has all of TikTok doing this viral dance. Can you guess? I'm to that Lil Uzi Vert, ain't no joke. Just, boy, that Lil Uzi Vert is no joke. Yeah, you got it. All right, girl. Lil Uzi Vert, you got it. Next is Devon from Long Island. Let's see our next filtered celebrity. Okay, Devon, here's some clues. Here are some clues. All right, this hottie hails from Houston, Texas. She's a savage who's had hits with Beyonce and Nicki Minaj. She just made her jaw-dropping appearance, and she returned to the red carpet at Vanity Fair's Oscars party. You know who?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, you better go on. You know that's Megan Thee Stallion. Thank you all for playing, and you are all getting a $100 gift card to Chelsea House. You all, I don't know, there y'all. To Chelsea House Restaurant. We'll be right back. Come on in. So today's laugh comes from a dog named Sapphire, who has a mantra for anybody who is going through a tough breakup. Take a look.
What do you want to say to someone who just got broken up with?
Thank you. Next, bitch. Bitch.
It was that extra bitch at the end that did it for me. Thank you so much for the laugh. We'll be right back. Show put a smile on your face. Yes. So tomorrow, Billy Porter will be here, plus a performance from Dixon. Until then, be intentional about having a good time. Bye.